Right then, so good morning, or welcome to Ashtanga. So fast flowing, starting off with 10 sun salutations, 5 series A, 5 series B. Then forward bends, standing stretches, forward folds, balancing, and then seated postures and finishing postures. If it's your first time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you won't be able to do everything. It doesn't matter if you can't keep up either. The main thing is that you keep trying and keep flowing. If you can't do 10 sun salutations, do 5, do 8, do 4, do whatever is good for you. Also, when you're in the posture, if you don't look at me and think, oh, why can't I look like that? I mean, I look at the other people and think exactly the same, but you shouldn't, because it's all about how you feel, not about what you look like. Okay, so let's come to the tops of the mats and we get going. So making sure if anyone comes off mute, you all go back on mute. Just do that again. Do that. So close your eyes, come to the tops of the mats. Start breathing in and out through the nose. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. Closing the eyes, bringing the hands to prayer. Starting with the opening chant. Om Vande Gurnam Chanarvinde Sanarshita Satma Sukha Bodhye Nishrese Jangalviyamane Samsara Alala Moha Shantye Apapukuru Shakaram Chakachakrasita Rinam Sahasrara Shirsam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. Taking the hands down by the sides, inhaling through the nose, taking the arms up, engaging all the muscles through the body, reaching up, looking up. Exhaling, folding forwards, making the breath last as long as the movement, head down towards the floor. Inhaling, lifting and extending the spine, hands can be on the shins if they're not on the floor. Exhale, we'll take the first one slowly, step the right foot back into a lunge, bend into the left knee. Take the left foot back into a lunge, inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower chaturanga, you can put your knees on the floor if you wish. Inhale, roll over the toes into an upward dog, gaze upwards. Exhale into a downward dog, stepping your feet in slightly and breathing. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Now consider your bandhas, your locks, your tummy lock, your pelvic floor lock. Pulling up your pelvic floor, sucking in your belly. Pushing through the fingertips, lengthening the spine. Relaxing your heels towards the ground, engaging your knees, engaging your quads. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose, trying to keep the breath even for 2 and 1. Look to your hands, step or hop to the front of the mat. Lifting the back, looking forwards to the third eye. Inhale. Exhale. Folding. Inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhaling, hands down through heart center and stand into Tadasana. So 4 more Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, arms up. Here we go. Exhale, fold forwards. Head down. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop back into a plank, sucking the belly in tightly, pushing back through the heels, bending the elbows, lying Chaturanga Dandasana. Rolling over the toes, rolling the shoulders back. Inhaling into an upward dog. Exhaling into downward dog and breathe. For 5, push through the fingertips. For 4, lengthen the arms. For 3, lengthen the back, lengthen the right up to the coccyx. For 2, roll the shoulders backwards towards the thighs. And for 1, inhaling, bend the knees, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat, looking up, extending the spine. Exhaling, folding over the legs. Inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together, big, big, big inhale. Bringing all that oxygen into the body. Exhale, hands through heart center, standing into Tadasana. Number 3, inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhaling, bend the knees, step a hop back into plank, lower chaturanga dandasana, push those heels back, suck the belly in, roll over the toes. Inhaling into an upward dog, exhale into a downward dog. For 5, stepping the feet slightly forward, make sure the outsides of your feet are in line with your hips. Tuck your chin in, take your gaze up towards your navel. Breathe in for 5 and out. For 4, keep breathing. For 3, press down on the base of the big toe. For 2, and for 1, inhaling, stepping up, hopping to the front of the mat, look up, extend the spine. Exhaling, folding over the legs. Inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhaling, hands through heart center. Standing into Tadasana, number 4 already. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, folding forwards. Inhaling, lifting and extending. Exhaling, bend the knees, stepping up, hopping back into plank, lower chaturanga dandasana. Roll over the toes, inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Breathe for 5. For 4, make sure those fingers are spread. For 3, either the index finger or the middle finger will face forwards, depending on your hands. For 2, and for 1, bend the knees, lift the hands, inhale, step or hop to the front of the mat, look up, extend the spine. Exhaling, folding over the legs. Inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhaling, hands through heart center. Standing into Tadasana, last one already for Surya Namaskara A. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, folding forwards, head down into Uttanasana. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, exhale, step or hop back into Chaturanga Dandasana, the crocodile. Inhaling, rolling over the toes into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling into downward dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, for 5. For 4, relax those heels. Feel the release in the buttocks. Don't clench them. Suck the belly in. For 2, and 1, inhaling, bending the knees, stepping and hopping to the front of the mat, look up, extend the spine. Exhaling, folding over the legs. Inhaling, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhaling, hands through heart center. Standing into Tadasana, take an inhale. Exhaling, Surya Namaskara B, hands in prayer. Taking the hands back, bending the knees, bottoms down, inhaling, arms up, keep your bottom down, take the gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana, knees bent. Inhale, straighten the legs, look forward to the third eye. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop back into plank. Belly in, heels back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right foot forward between the hands. Left foot flat, coming up, arms up, warrior 1, inhaling. Exhaling, hands down either side of the foot. Step back plank, lower chaturanga. Roll over the toes, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot forwards, right foot down, coming up, warrior the other side, Virabhadrasana A. Exhaling, hands down, either side of the foot. Stepping back, plank, lower chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog, and breathe. For 5, close the eyes, take the fight out the posture. For 4, try to find that relaxing feeling. Breathe deeply. Try to find the release, even though it's a strong posture, it's a resting posture. For 2. And for 1, inhaling, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat. Looking up, extending the spine, legs together, exhale, fold over the legs. Knees bent, bottoms down, arms up into Utkatasana, the fierce posture. Exhale, hands through heart center. Standing into Tadasana, 4 to go. Arms back, knees bent, bottoms down, inhaling Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift and extend. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, stepping, hopping back through Chaturanga. Inhaling, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhaling, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forwards. Left foot down, warrior one of Virabhadrasana A, right side. Exhaling, hands down, stepping back through plank, lower chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Now the left side, left foot forwards, right foot turns out, arms up, warrior one the other side, front leg bent, gaze up. Exhaling, hands down, step back plank, through chaturanga, inhaling, upward dog, exhaling, downward dog, and breathe. For 5. Stretch those legs out. For 4, push the heels down. For 3, engage the knees and the quads. Tighten those belly muscles. For 2. And for 1. Inhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Look up, extend the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Bend the knees, bottoms down, arms up. Utkatasana, exhale. Hands to heart center, standing. Into Tadasana, number 3. Knees bent, bottoms down. Inhale, arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. So massaging all the internal organs. Inhale. Lift and extend the spine, exhale, step back, lower through plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling the right foot forward between the hands, the left foot down, arms up, warrior one, push through the back foot. Exhaling, hands down, step back, plank, chaturanga. Roll over the toes, into an upward dog, exhale, into a downward dog, left side, inhale, left foot forward, right foot down, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling, stepping or hopping to the front of the mat. Look up, extend the spine. And exhaling, folding over the legs. Knees bent, bottoms down, arms up. Utkatasana. Exhaling, hands through heart center. Standing into Tadasana, number 4. Knees bent, bottoms down, swing those arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards, bend. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Bend the elbows, heels back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot forwards, left foot down, arms up, inhaling. Exhaling, hands down, all the way to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forwards, right foot down, inhaling, arms up. Warrior on the left. Exhaling, hands down. Step back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. So eventually this throw will become second nature and your body will be ready to go through this flow without you even thinking about it. And that's when it becomes more of a meditation, which is why in Ashtanga we have a set sequence of postures that we flow through, so that we can give our body and mind over to the movement and the breath, calm the mind, and go into a type of meditation as we flow through, stepping or hopping to the hands, look up, extend the spine, inhale, Exhale, fold. Knees bent, bottoms down, arms up. Utkatasana, exhale, hands through heart center. Standing in Tadasana, last one, let's go. Arms back, knees bent, bottoms down. Utkatasana, exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Virabhadrasana A on the right. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale, left forwards, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, nearly there, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, and breathe. For 5, 4, heels down, shoulders back, quads engaged, belly in, pelvic floor in, and 1, step a hop to the front, lift up, extend the spine, exhale, fold, knees bend, bottoms down, arms up, Utkatasana, hands to heart center, breathe, close the eyes, calm the breath. Drawing the air down to the sides of the lungs. Hands on hips. Taking your feet hip width apart. Coming into a forward fold. Roll the shoulders down. Belly muscles, all those muscles beneath the belly button. The golden triangle of muscles. Pull in. Take an inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Keep the spine long. Fold forwards. Forwards with a flat back, hands down, hooking your 2 big toes with the index or middle finger, head down towards the shins. Then inhale, lift up, look forwards. Spend a moment preparing this posture so you know where you're going. Push your big toes into your fingers and pull on your big toes with the fingers. The result will be no movement, but it means you've got power going down towards the fingers and up into the toes. Arms should be straight, weight should be coming forwards into the balls of the feet. You look forward to the point between the eyebrows. Suck the belly in, push the heels down so you engage the calves. Draw up the knees, draw up the quads. Suck the belly in, suck the pelvic floor. That's about it. Inhale, lengthen that spine. Exhale, keep all of those muscles engaged. Fold down, elbows out to the side, head down towards the shins. Lift the shoulders away from the ears and breathe. For 5, keep the belly tight. For 4, as you inhale, think about straightening the legs. As you exhale, think about releasing the body down. For 3, for 2, and for 1, inhale, lift up and extend the gaze, looking forwards, lengthening the back. Sliding the hands underneath the feet, bending your knees again if you need to bend your knees. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold forwards, and then with the breath, working on drawing the belly in, straightening the legs, bringing the weight forward into the balls of the feet. As you exhale, think about releasing the body down, pulling the shoulder blades away from the ears. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, draw up the knees and quads. 2, think about lifting those hips up. And 1. Inhale, extend the head and the back, look forwards. Exhale, release your hands and pop them on your waist. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, feet together, hands by the sides, standing in Tadasana at the top of the mat. Rolling the shoulders back and down, so coming forward into the standing stretching postures, stepping the right foot out, First of all, coming into Trikonasana, the first triangle pose. Turning the right foot out, squaring the hips. Inhaling the arms up, palms face down. Reach forwards with the inhale, left hand to sacrum, right hand comes down, either hooks the toe or the foot or the shin, wherever's comfortable. Right hand on sacrum, gaze up, left hand on sacrum, gaze up towards the ceiling, raising the left arm into the air for 5 breaths. Breathe deeply, keep those belly muscles engaged, pull up your quads, both legs are straight. Breathing deeply into the side of the chest, expanding the lung capacity there. Feel the stretch in the intercostal muscles at the side of the body for 3, for 2. Think about not necessarily twisting the neck, but twisting the spine to enable the chest to look towards the ceiling. And for 1, lower the left hand down, release the toe, inhale, come up to standing. Hands on hips, or you can take them out wide, up to you, swivel the feet. Take an inhale, bring that right hip forward. Reaching forwards with that left hand goes down, right hand to sacrum, hook the toe, twist. Left hip moves backwards, right hip moves down, right arm goes up, and you've got that twist from the lowest vertebra first, all the way through the spine, taking the gaze up towards the hand, only if it's comfortable. If you've got any neck problems, just leave your head in a neutral position. And for 1, only remember, do what feels good. For 3, breathe deeply, keep your belly muscles engaged, pelvic floor up. Fill the side of the rib cage with air as you breathe. And for 1, lower the hand down, inhale, come all the way up. Hands on hips, loosen off the shoulders. Swivel the feet again, right foot to the back of the mat, turn in the left foot, square the hips to the back of the mat. Take an inhale. Left hand on sacrum, left hand into the air, lengthen as you inhale. Right hand on sacrum, keep that length and fold forwards. The left hand can either go to the outside of the right foot or the inside or on the foot. Then twist and gaze over the right shoulder. Taking the right hand into the air, if it's comfortable, for 5 breaths. Now the balance on this one can be tricky, particularly if your feet are not in the right place. If you see, when we go back to standing, if your feet are overlapping, so hand down, inhale, come all the way up. If you look at your heels, you should either have a gap between the back and the front heel, or they should be in line. If they overlap, you're liable to lose your balance. Turning the right foot in, turning the left foot out. Checking that alignment. Squaring the hips, left hand to sacrum, right arm up. Inhaling, lengthening, belly tight as can be. Reach forwards with that right hand, place it where it feels comfortable. Twisting, gazing over the left shoulder, left arm up. Drawing up the knee and quad. Sucking in the belly. Twisting the spine. Calming the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. For 3, 2, 1. Looking down at the mat. Inhale. Come up to standing. Exhale. Coming to the tops of the mat. Hands to the sides. Take an inhale. And exhale. Now extended side triangle. So stepping out to the right again, wider legs, as wide as your wrists are when you stick your arms out. Bending, turning the right foot out to the back, bend the right knee. If you're not particularly flexible, put your elbow on your knee. Otherwise, the right hand goes to the outside of the right foot and you bend into that front leg, pushing into the back leg, sinking the hips down, suck the belly in. Twist the spine, gaze upwards, left arm up and over to a diagonal line for 5 breaths. For 4. As you inhale, lengthen the stretch, push the outside of the foot into the floor and stretch through the fingertips. For 3, for 2, Don't let that left knee collapse. And 1. Bringing the arms up. Coming up to standing, inhale, arms out wide. Exhale, swivel the feet. Bending the left knee, left hand to the outside, or the left foot, or on the knee, sinking the hips, twisting the body, stretching the right arm up and over this time, gazing at the fingertips for 5. Pelvic floor and belly are tight for 4. For 3. With the exhale, release those hips down a bit further for 2. And for 1. Inhale. Coming up to standing. Left foot in. Right foot out. Turn the left foot into 45 degrees. Now square the hips. So coming into a reverse extending triangle with a couple of options. So bending the right leg, then taking the left elbow as far over the knee as you can, taking your hands to prayer and gazing up, or extending the left hand down to the floor and sweeping the right arm over for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, up to standing and the other side. So left foot to the front, right foot turns in, bending to the left leg, taking that twist, right elbow over the knee, hands into prayer, gaze upwards, or right hand down, flatten that right foot, and left arm up and over for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, up to standing, exhale, feet together, hands by the sides, close the eyes, breathe deeply, in and out through the nose. And now we're coming to wide-legged forward bends. Very good for lower back and for the core. Outsides of the feet are parallel. Big toes pointing slightly. Thighs circle or rotate outwards. Belly tight, pelvic floor up. Shoulders back and down. Hands on waist to begin with. Then inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to waist. Inhale, lengthen the body. Push into your heels, bring the weight forwards, forward bend. Release the tension in the buttocks, head down to the mat, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift the head up. Look forwards, lengthen the spine, bring the weight into the balls of the feet. Exhale, go down again. It's fine, if your hands are flat, you can take your hands backwards so the backs of the hands are in line with the heels of the feet. If you've got your fingertips there, then keep your fingertips there and work on bringing your hips forwards. And then slowly see if you can release your body down a bit more. The release comes primarily from the buttocks. So as you breathe, think about releasing the tension in the buttocks. If you've got tight buttocks, forward bend's a nightmare. And that's all your glute muscles really clenching. So good for runners. And for 1, lifting the head up, lengthening the back, looking forwards, drawing the belly in, inhale. Exhale, take your hands to waist, keep the belly tight. Chin in, inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, arms out wide. Inhale, hands to waist, shoulders back. Gazing upwards, exhale, coming forwards, keep your hands on the waist. Squeeze your elbows towards each other, relax your head down to the mat. Breathe. for 5. Now with these forward bends, the breath works with the muscles in the navel. So, keeping the belly tight, you inhale, fill the back with oxygen. As you exhale, it enables you to release the tension in the buttocks a bit more and fold forwards a bit more. Breathing in for 5 and out for 4. Keep breathing for 3, for 2 and for 1. Inhaling, slowly coming up to standing. If at times you get dizzy, then just stop and breathe. Inhale and exhale until the body calms itself. Next, forward bend. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers, shoulders back and down. Take an inhale, forward bend, and then lifting the arms up and away from the back, releasing the head down, releasing the hands down towards the floor. Breathing for 5, relaxing the tension in the neck. You shouldn't have any tension in the neck in any of these postures. The head just hangs. Do consider your quads pulling up, knees pulling up, outsides of the feet pushing down. For 2 and for 1. Releasing the arms, inhaling, coming all the way up to standing. Hands go to hips, roll the shoulders back and down. 1 more forward bend. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, folding and hooking the 2 big toes with your index or your middle fingers, and your middle fingers. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, fold down, relax your head towards the ground. Just breathe in and out through the nose. Push the toes into your fingers. Use your fingers to pull your toes up. Elbows go out to the sides, shoulders lift away from the ears. Knees draw in, quads draw up. Belly sucks in, buttocks release. For 2 and 1, lifting the head, lengthening, look forwards. Exhaling, hands to waist. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms out wide, turn the left foot to face the front. Big step forwards, inhale, hands by the sides. Standing in Tadasana. Close the eyes and breathe. And then taking your hands behind your back, placing your palms together and then reversing the prayer so the palms are touching and the hands press into the spine. If this is uncomfortable or difficult, you can hold your arms. But it's better to have your hands like that, and you'll get further bit by bit. If you simply can't because you're very muscle bound in the shoulders, then you can hold your arms. So, bit by bit your hands will get further up your spine. Push your elbows away, shoulders back and down. Turn around and step forwards with the right foot. Then take an inhale. And as you exhale, come forwards with a flat back. And you're directing your chin towards the right shin. Pressing the hands into the spine. Wherever you are, lifting the elbows away from the body, sucking the belly in. Both legs are straight. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Coming up to standing. Exhaling. Turn the right foot in and the left foot out. And we do the other side. So realign the shoulders. Engage the legs, square the hips, suck the belly in. As you exhale, fold forwards, chin to left shin. Breathe. For 5, relax the head and neck completely. For 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhaling, coming up to standing, hands on hips, exhale, coming to the tops of the mats, hands by the side, standing in Tadasana, which is the mountain pose. Close the eyes, take a couple of breaths. Relax your shoulders. And then we come on to our balancing postures. So we begin with the half-bound lotus forward fold. And depending on if you're a beginner, intermediate or advanced, depends which posture you'll actually do. We all start off the same. If you know what you're doing, do it. Otherwise, please watch. Don't do anything that's uncomfortable. This is particularly strong on the knees. So, lifting that left leg, the right leg up, standing on the left, taking hold of the foot. Bringing the foot as high as is comfortable towards the pelvic bone, the iliac crest, and then gently releasing the knee down. Now this may be as far as you go. Slowly over time that knee will drop. Then either stay there or continuing, taking that right arm up. And as you exhale, wrapping that right arm around the back, holding either your arm or potentially bringing it to your big toe. Unhooking the toe. And then either staying there or folding forwards. And taking the left hand to the outside of the left foot, head down to the shin. Now any of these positions that you get to, you stay and you breathe for 5 breaths. And then when you're ready, you slowly come out. And when you're standing up, gently release that knee and put it down. Don't do anything quick, particularly when the knees are concerned. You don't want to damage anything. And the other side. Standing on the right leg, left leg comes up. Taking hold of the foot, and then seeing what feels good for you, choosing that position, maybe happy holding your foot, and just working on releasing the hip. Maybe you're happy to take this arm behind and hold your forearm. Maybe you're happy to wrap and hold the toe. If you don't want to fold forwards, don't want to fold forwards, because obviously you need balance in the leg. That is just more than brilliant. That is just more than brilliant. Whatever you do, it's good for the body, it's good for the mind. But what you must do is breathe and relax wherever you are. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gently coming up. And as you release that leg, release it gently. And then when you're standing, both feet on the ground, shake the legs out. And then standing forward bend. Standing on the left leg to begin with. Right knee up, either hold the knee, the toe, or extend the leg. Choose your position. Wherever you are, inhale. As you exhale, chin comes towards the knee. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head up, everyone. Take that knee or foot or leg out to the side. And hold for 5 breaths. Balance is different on different days. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you haven't got it. Depends on the mind and what's going on. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee or leg back. Take an inhale, exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, head up, hands on hips. Extend the leg, point the toes, hold it there for 5, 4, leg up, higher, 3, come on, 2, 1, bend and release. Shake it out. Other side. Balancing on the right. Choosing your position, knee, foot, or extended leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, fold forwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Head up, inhale. Knee out to the side. Maybe take the gaze over the right shoulder. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee or leg in, inhale. Exhale, chin to knee. Inhale, head up. Both hands on hips. Leg extended, toes pointed. Hold it for 5, 4. Keep it straight. 3. Stretch it out. 2. And 1. Bend, release, shake. I'm going to come down to some seated postures now. So stand at the top of the mat. We'll come down through a vinyasa, so arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, step or hop back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. And then when you're ready, bend your knees and hop your feet to seated. Now you can do it, so if you can take your feet through your hands, you can extend your legs out or cross legs. Whatever's good for you. Feet stretched, hands by the sides. Coming into the first seated posture, Dandasana, staff posture, so we engage every muscle from the toes all the way up, the body straight up the spine and neck, into the arms and so on. So engage those muscles, straight arms, shoulders come forwards, belly sucks in, pelvic floor up, spine long, neck long, chin in, engage the quads, the knees, the shins, the calves, the heels. Inhaling through the nose, relax the muscles in the face. And as you exhale, tighten every muscle in the body. Squeeze that belly in. Inhale, draw the air to the side of the lungs. Exhale, use those muscles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those muscles working. Inhale. Exhale. And release. And the release after this posture should be quite blissful. So then we come to a forward bend. So keeping the back long, chin tucked in. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale. As you exhale, come forwards. Depending on the state of your glutes, you will either get anywhere between here and here as you fold forwards. Take your hands to wherever they go on the legs and hooking your big toes if they reach the big toes. Lengthen your back on the inhale. As you exhale, release the head down and then just breathe. A couple of things to think about when you're breathing. So drawing up the knees and quads, sucking the belly in on the inhale, and as you lengthen the back. As you exhale, releasing the body down and releasing the shoulders away from the ear. So inhaling, knees up, quads up, belly in, lengthen spine. Exhale, release body down. Inhale, think of knees, quads, belly lengthening. Exhaling, think of releasing. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, head up. Exhaling, releasing. Coming into a reverse plank. So, Purvottasana, feet pointed, hands behind you. Legs together, belly tight. Arms straight, shoulders forwards, chin tucked in to begin with. When you're ready, inhaling, hips up, feet down and head back. Breathe. For 5, straighten all the muscles in the upper side of the body. For 4, breathe into the upper chest and the throat. For 3, push those shoulders forwards, push the hands and fingers down. For 2, push into the arms. And for 1, release your body down. We're doing mini vinyasa, so feet in to the bottom, just push and lift the bottom off the ground and then sit back down again. If you want to do a full vinyasa, go ahead. And then we'll come to Janashasana. So bringing the right foot into the left thigh, left leg straight, foot engaged, don't let it flop. Square the back, direct the chin towards the big toe, belly's tight, spine is long. Take an inhale. Exhale, lead with the chest fold forwards, take the gaze towards the big toe, take your hands down your legs. Wherever they go, keep them there and release the head towards the shin and breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head up as you inhale. As you exhale, release the posture. And then gently bring the knee up. Straighten the right leg out. Pull up the left foot. Open out that left hip. Left foot to thigh. Checking your alignment. Foot engaged, leg engaged, belly tight, back long, shoulders down, chin and toe in alignment. Inhale. Nice long neck. Exhale, reaching forwards, taking your hands wherever they go and releasing your head towards your shin. Keep your belly engaged. As you breathe in posture, you breathe the air into the lower back and the sides of the ribs. You also engage the back of the right leg, whichever leg that is, that's straight. So you've got your quads engaged, the back of the leg pushes down, the belly sucks in, the spine lengthens, all on the inhale, just like it was in the other posture we were talking about. And as you exhale, you've got the release for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the head up, inhale. Exhale, release. And then cross the legs, push and lift, maybe lift the bottom and feet off the ground. Come back down to seated. We'll then do Marichyasana. So bringing that foot in the bottom. Again, this time about a fist distance between the foot and the thigh. Take the right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. Reach your arms down your leg. Then with the right hand, wrap it around the knee and around the back as far as it goes. With the left arm, wrap it around the back as far as it goes. Potentially your hands will reach. So from the back it will look like this. Now your hands will either clasp or maybe your wrists, or maybe they won't. If they don't, you can hold your t-shirt, or you can get a strap and hold a strap and gradually work your hands towards each other. So wherever you get to, take an inhale, and as you exhale you bring your head down towards your chin, and breathe for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Inhale, lift the head, exhale, release the posture. Other side, left leg up. Move the body inside. I always use my hands to move my belly. It's not the thinnest. Left arm forwards, left arm wraps around, right arm wraps around the back, taking the bind or holding the t-shirt. Straightening the back, straightening the legs, inhale, exhale, fold forwards, chin to shin. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, head up, exhaling, releasing, knees up, push, lift, and come back down. We're going to do a couple of Navasanas and then We'll come onto our backs. So, sitting on your bottom, releasing your arms, bringing your legs up, bringing your chin up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the legs, hands down, push, lift, swing, bottom down, legs up, arms out, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross the legs, hands down, push, lift, swing, back down, legs up, arms out, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to vinyasa. So remember, cross your legs, hands down, step or hop back into plank. Lower, chaturanga. Inhale. Love that. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Step or hop to seated. Lie down. Feet by the bottom. Coming into upside down bow. So time's flying. So as you inhale, peeling the spine off the ground, hands under the back, interlace the hands, shoulder blades under the spine, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring back down. Take an inhale. Exhale. Do that again. Gazing straight upwards, do not turn the neck. Hips up, arms under the back. Interlace the fingers, push the arms down, breathe. For 5, push into the feet. For 4, lift those hips. For 3, for 2, and for 1. And release. Take an inhale. And exhale, let me do one more of those, or you do the full posture, hands by the ears, and then pushing up. Choose what you want to do. Do as much as you can. Nothing's perfect. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come down. Knees come into chest. Rock upwards to seated. Legs out straight. And then fold forwards and breathe. Releasing tension in the lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head up, inhale, and lie down. So we're just going to do a shoulder stand, plough, and then come up to seated. So remember, shoulder stands, you must support your back. So you push your bottom up, and then work on getting your elbows as close together as you can. And then you're straightening your legs. So go as far as is good. If you want to, and you don't want to do a shoulder stand, you can put your legs against the wall and your arms out to the side and just stay there. Whatever you choose, take that posture and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, if you're in shoulder stand, take your legs back into Halasana, plough, and keep your hands on your back unless your toes touch the ground, in which case you can straighten your arms, or keep your legs against the wall. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then roll all the way down and up to seated. Sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position, either lotus or half lotus or sukhasana. Nice long back. Coming into yoga mudra, thumb and index finger together, wrists or knees. Hands extended, fingers may or may not touch the ground. Arms are straight and muscles are engaged down the arms and across the chest so you feel a stretch. Your belly's drawn in, your spine is long, your neck is long, your chin tucked in. Your feet point out to the side. So you've also got those engaged as well. As you breathe in, you draw the air down to the sides of the lungs. Breathe in deeply. A bit like Dandasana, that staff posture. Strong deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Keep the engagement in the arms. Inhale. Exhale for 3. Think of the length of the spine, the length of the neck. Keep breathing. And for 1. And the release. The hands, take the hands behind the back. Hold the arms as high up as they go. Try to roll the shoulders down the back as you do. And forward fold. Come forwards, chin or head come towards the floor. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up, then Utplatahi, last posture, is balancing on the hands. So, just try on this one, do whatever you can. If you can't lift anything up, it doesn't matter, you're strengthening the arms. If you can lift something up, even better. We do it for 10. When you're ready, push, lift, hold for 10, 9, 8, keep trying, 7, lift a toe, 6, maybe a foot, 5, maybe 2 feet, 4, maybe a buttock, 3, the other buttock, 2, everything, 1 and down. Excellent. And now, posture you've all been waiting for, Shavasana. So, legs out, mat width apart, and release everything. To the floor, close the eyes. Relax the breath and spend these last few minutes in luxury. Just let everything go. And the mind and the breath synchronize. Nothing else matters but releasing all of the tension from the body and the mind. So inhaling the healing prana, taking the focus to the feet. And exhaling, releasing the tension from the feet. Inhaling the healing prana, bringing the focus up the legs. And with every exhale, releasing the tension from the legs. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the hips, tummy and lower back. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from the hips, tummy and lower back. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the shoulders, chest and upper back. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from the shoulders, chest and upper back. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the arms, the wrists, the hands and the fingers, and with every exhale, releasing every bit of tension from the arms, the wrists, the hands and the fingers. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the neck, the head and the face. And exhaling, releasing all the tension from the neck, the head and the face. Inhaling the healing prana, focusing on the eyes, and the mouth, the tongue and the jaw. And then with every exhale, releasing all the tension from the eyes. Let the lips part, let the tongue drop from the top of the mouth. and release the jaw completely. Inhaling the healing prana, focus on the whole of the body. And with every exhale, releasing all the tension from the whole of the body. Swasti prajabhyaha pariparayantam yarena margena mahishaha ko brahmanebhyaha shubhamastanitiyam lokaha samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Starting to breathe a little deeper, breathing fresh prana into the lungs. With every inhalation, feeling that fresh energy flowing to the body. Time to move the arms and legs, fingers, hands, ankles, feet and toes. Take a big stretch, inhaling, arms up over the head. Push the heels away, stretch the body. And exhale, wrap your arms around your knees. Draw the knees into the chest, rock gently sideways on the spine. And then when you're ready, either rolling over to your right hand side, and eventually coming up to seated, or rock backwards and forwards, come up to seated. And we'll finish off, hands in prayer, eyes closed, with a single arm. Inhaling to chant. Om. Taking the hands to the third eye. Namaste. Excellent. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a super day. It's going to be a good one. Well, for the next half an hour anyway. Cheers. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.